I mean to put on the green screen. Let's see if I can get my thing up. Here we go. Oh, is it working? No, what is it? Shoot. Okay, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm gonna change out my video to the right one. Here we go. This way I can get people to focus. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, not this one. This one. Okay, done. Hello, hello. I'm walking for until 40 likes. I like to talk about grow, cook, and get outside. I love this. I love this format because this means I can, yeah, this is great. Walking until 40 likes. Hello, hello. Come join in here. I'm just gonna rub away at this real quick. Rub, 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 rub. Okay. Hello. I had to get this banner up. I'm like late by 20 minutes. Sorry, so bad. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready to chat about growing, cooking, getting outside. I'm walking now, walking. Hello for 40 likes. Sorry, I'm like super late to my initial start time. But here I'm walking until 40 likes. It has to do with getting outside / general daily movement. And I also talk about growing and cooking. Those are things that I talk about on my channel. I love using this banner here because it allows me to kind of focus the conversation. Otherwise, the conversation is like all over the place. So I think this format worked really well. And I felt it also helped the algorithm understand what kind of people I wanted to bring to this chat if it wasn't already clear. Okay. Last Wednesday, I tried a garden tour chat. And that didn't go so well. I feel like it's because I didn't have a way to focus the conversation / it was a new background. So maybe I'll try to stay with something consistent like this. Gardening is a very seasonal, and I'm talking about food gardening here. Food gardening is a very seasonal topic, right? And we do get freezing temperatures out there. And I'm not gonna be standing out there in the middle of winter trying to do my garden tour. So I'm going to change it up a little bit, also focus on the other topics that I enjoy talking about, which is cooking and getting outside. Hello, hello, Socrates. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, so if you guys are, I'm walking here on this live and it associates with getting outside. I talk a lot about getting sunlight, vitamin D, and how just 20 minutes of it every day helps with your mood in general. And then of course, general movement, getting your body moving. So here I am doing my example of it on your live / getting to interact with you guys. I enjoy, of course, growing my own food as well. I live in North Texas, and then I also enjoy cooking with it. So some of it's going to be garden to table, but most of it's not because I live on 0.1 acre, and so I don't really have much land to work with, but it's fun. It's fun to be able to grow things from seed. Hello, Salty Fishing. Hello. Hi. But yeah, so if any of these topics interest you, feel free to we can talk about anything in particular here on my live. I'm hoping to get to 40 likes. So if you guys do feel free to put in a vote. I'm just gonna be walking here. It's either 40 likes first or at the end of this hour. Hello, Hunter, hello. Hello. I'm gonna say hi to you guys. So I can, but yes, so I am, yep, my channel talks about growing food, cooking, as well as getting outside. So it's a general health, lifestyle focused channel, really focused on those 3 things. Hello, Annabelle, hi. Salty Fish, what's your favorite thing to do outside? Oh, that's a great question, Salty Fish. Really, walking. Walking's the most basic form of exercise that I think just about everybody can do. But I also enjoy rollerblading in my community here. And when in the wintertime, my family and I enjoy going snowboarding. So those are the things that I really enjoy. I also enjoy hiking, but I live in North Texas and it's very flat out here. And the next closest mountains would be like 2 hours away. So not as feasible, but when we get the chance to, we do take hiking vacations to national parks in the summertime. Hello, Thumar. Man, I'm a student at IT. Oh, hello. Still, I have no one to talk to because I can't. Oh no. Sometimes you don't have to talk, right? You can just sit next to a person and maybe enjoy a meal together, and then it's okay. Thumar, you'll slowly gather up your confidence to talk to other people. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. Hi, Angel Cloudy. Anyway, so I'm walking here until 40 likes, if you guys appreciate it, feel free to put in a vote. I enjoy talking about growing my own food on my channel as well as cooking with it. So there's a little bit of garden to table, but since I'm only on 0.1 of an acre, there's only so much land and things that I can grow with. So a lot of it is also just general cooking as well. And then of course getting outside. So encouraging people to get outside, enjoy sunlight, vitamin D helps with our general mood regulations, right? And general bodily movements like walking, the very simplest form. Hello, Ramis. In which college do you study and where you? Oh, I have a family and I have 2 elementary school age kids. I'm not in college anymore. Thank you though. I am from North Texas. I was born in North Texas, close to Dallas, and my parents are from Taiwan. They're Taiwanese immigrants. Hello, Star Wolf. Hello, hello. Hello, yeah, so if any of these things interest you guys and we can talk about it. When it comes to cooking, I do cook American style or like global cuisine, if you will. I do enjoy some Indian food, like really basic ones though. Like I know how to do a sag paneer. And then also there's a couple Thai dishes that I've mastered with the coconut curries. So I'll do a little bit of that. And then from my own culture, I grew up eating dumplings, pan-fried dumplings. So you'll see me often talk about that and me teaching my kids how the traditions of what their ancestors ate. And what else do I talk about? I'll of course garden to table stuff. So it'll be seeds that are common in your Lowe's or your Home Depot, but also I'll also have seeds from the Asian grocery store. So things like that. Hello, thank you, Star Wolf, for the like. I appreciate that. But yes, so these are the things. I'm walking until 40 likes. I hope you guys learn a thing or two. In terms of growing, I would say my style is I'm a scrappy grower, so I don't spend a whole lot on gardening equipment because I feel like growing your own food should be something that's affordable and approachable, something that everyone should be able to do. So I'm always like finding the scrappiest way to grow food. Socrates, here's a quote to ponder over this weekend. What is it, Socrates? I'm waiting for you to type it. Okay. Star Wolf, can you make sushi? I can make sushi. Yeah, I've made sushi a few times. Yes, on my channel. I mean, it's not too hard. You just have to find the nori, right? The squares that you can typically find at the Asian grocery stores. And sometimes even the American grocery stores will have it in their international section. And then the rice is typically, if you're gonna do traditional, it's like your white rice, add in some vinegar and sugar. Vinegar and sugar, mix it in, right? And then you add whatever inside that you want. Socrates, let's see. A cat that dreams of being a lion must first lose its appetite for mice. Okay. Thank you, Socrates. Oh, thank you, Starwolf. I hope you learned a few things or two. Starwolf, what did you say? Sorry. Oh, okay. What were you saying? Oh, too, yeah. That applies to gut. Oh, that applies to good diet. A cat that dreams. Okay. Socrates. Okay. I'm thinking about how to interpret that, Socrates. The must first list, like what would that be? Could you elaborate on that a little bit more, Socrates? I love your philosophical take. It's very suiting to your username. Hi, Starwolf. Sorry, are you overwhelmed, Starwolf? What does that mean? What is the face for? Have you ever had boba? Yes, of course I've had boba. Of course I had boba. Taiwan. So as I was mentioning, I'm Taiwanese American, and one of the most, I guess, globally pushed foods right now is boba, right? Which is the glutinous little balls that you can put in a drink, whether it's a tea drink or a non-caffeinated tea drink. Yeah, I do enjoy those, although I don't drink them as much as I used to because a lot of them are use teas, and that to me is caffeine, and I'm sensitive to caffeine, probably because I don't drink a lot of it. And so I don't drink it as much as I used to, but I do enjoy boba. It is like the classic drink that originated in Taiwan, my parents' motherland country. Hello? Yeah, okay. Oh, you're happy. Oh, okay, Starwolf, I'm glad. Okay, Socrates, sure, to aspire to higher stand, you must lewd. Oh, the key to a good yes, okay, yeah, Socrates, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's all with balance. I think when it comes to, at least for me, when it comes to the way we eat, it is intuitive eating. So you should eat what you feel like eating, but always with, what's the word? You should exercise control. No, there's a word for that. Exercise control, and I can't think of it right now. Yeah, exercise control when you're eating stuff, right? Limit what you consume so it's not too much of something. True love, is that a 420 gardening joke? I can't tell because there's no intonation that comes through on your chat. um, I welcome 420 gardeners as well because even though I don't specifically 420, I do have friends that do. Um, and yeah, I do find that there are a lot of common similarities in terms of the interest in growing things. So yeah. True love, I guess the better question is, how do you think you could help with my garden? Are you an experienced gardener, like in the food gardening sense or in the other sense? Moderate, thank you, Socrates. I could not think of it for the moment. Thank you, moderation. Thank you, Star Wolf. No, I used to work and then I was laid off. And now I'm giving social media a try because I really wanted the flexibility as a mom that I couldn't find when I was working in corporate. So no, I'm currently not working, but I was for the longest time before I got laid off. Hello, Dr. Tagnan. Okay. I'm not a bot, if that's what you're trying to test for, Dr. Tagnon. Oh, yeah, I know, so sad. It's okay though. I'm gonna try this out and see. I think my mom thinks I'm absolutely crazy doing this. But yeah. So I'm still walking here. If you guys appreciate, you can give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get to 40 likes. I have about 28 minutes left. I enjoy talking about my channel, growing food, cooking, and then of course getting outside. So getting outside here, I'm showing that daily movement is, I think, a really important part of getting outside. And unfortunately, because of the internet restrictions here, I'm not actually outside, but I've got this great window here that lets in some great natural light. And hope you guys also find time to get outside today. Just 20 minutes of it, and it'll make you feel like instantly better. I know, Socrates, how could someone how could I get laid off? Someone like me, right? Well, I'll tell you what it is. I got a new manager, an outside manager, and I guess he didn't think so hotly of my work. So that's what happens. Let's see. Okay, let me see. I'm just getting caught up here. Yeah, Star Wolf. Let's get. Thank you, Star Wolf. Diarton. I know. Oh no, I used to work Diarton. Yeah, let me give you a story. I worked for the longest time, and then I got laid off by this company that I showed a lot of loyalty to. Loyalty doesn't exist anymore, right? And yeah, that's what happens. I guess it happens to not everybody, but it seems like it's happening more often than not. Are you taking Madame? What does that mean, Colony? Anyway, so I'm walking here. That's what, you can't see it, and I don't have a treadmill. I'm literally walking in place. Do I have any pets, Star? I don't have any pets. I consider my kids pets in a joking sense. As in, I wouldn't want pets because that would just add to my existing family workload. Colony, hardiest, like, oh, hello. Oh, okay. Thank you. Colony. Oh, are you taken? Oh, I am married. Yes, Colony. Sorry, I read that incorrectly. I have 2 elementary school age kids. I appreciate that. Starwolf, that a betrayal. Starwolf, do you have any pets? Or do you guys have pets? Anyway, so walking until 40 likes. I like to grow, cook, and get outside. Happy to talk about it. Hello, Colony. Oh, I appreciate that though. So I grow, growing foods. Let's see. What am I growing right now? So snow pea leaves is one of the things that I'm looking forward to growing. I have a fig tree out in the front. I call it I guess it should be a fig bush. I'm also growing watermelons out front, yellow watermelons, large seeded yellow watermelons. I've started some brassicas, which I've historically never grown because I've heard they're heavy feeders and they've got lots of pests. So by brassicas, I mean cauliflower, broccoli, what are the other ones? Cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, all those. Those have lots of cabbage worms that will eat away at it. But I'm gonna grow it anyway, just so I can say that I've done or attempted it before. Right now it's fall in North Texas and it's finally getting cool enough for us to grow again. Ironically, we're picking up our food gardening now because it's actually cooler. Whereas in the summertime, it was like 100 degrees, way too hot. Let's see, I'm just getting caught up here. What's my favorite dish to have during summer? Oh, anything that's cool, anything that's cooling. Because like I was saying, it's 100-degree weather in Texas. So it will like be like genuinely like something simple like a salad and some fried chicken strips or sushi for instance, like something that's cooling because it's 100 degrees outside. Last thing I want to have is something hot. What about you, Colony? Yes. Oh, you have a British short hair and a cane torso. Oh, cute, Star Wolf. Oh, cute. Yeah, Star Wolf, I see how excited you got talking about sushi. I do sushi. I feel like we should eat more of it. Like my family and I should eat more of it. I think for me, it's acquiring the raw fish. So we don't, like, unless I go to Costco, that's the only time I'm getting raw fish. Like I don't think I would trust the other places to have sanitary enough fish for me to eat raw. Let's see. Hi, Terry. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. This is I forget what that pattern is. Seersucker. Seersucker. Thank you. So I'm walking until 40 likes. I enjoy growing my own food. I mentioned some of the things that I enjoy growing. It's fall gardening. I am growing some of the bigger vegetables that will require me to protect, because we do get frost here, or we do get freezing temperatures here in North Texas. In the south part of Texas, not so much because it's closer to the equator, but I'm north enough, closer to Oklahoma, that we do get freezing temperatures. I figured out a greenhouse situation, or attempted to figure it out, and this year I am going to try it again, but I also got an actual greenhouse, a pre-made one that I could use. And by greenhouse, I meant last year I did a DIY one, and this year I'm doing another one. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you again. Hello. Hello, dear. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Okay, Colony. Yeah, that embroidery patterns are like my mother's. Yeah. It's a very classic seersucker attire, I would say. This is actually something that my mother-in-law gave me. So yeah, classic. Greenhouse gas is bad. Oh, greenhouse gas is bad. When is my next live? I'm probably going to do it again on Monday. And then I'm going to stick with my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So Monday at this same time, Wednesday at the same time, and Friday at the same time. Today I was actually a little bit late. I was a little bit tardy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Jackie, if you were waiting. I know somebody was waiting. My apologies. I wanted to get this set up, and I didn't plan enough heads up time for me to get it set up. I feel like if I don't have something in the background, people start to talk about everything else other than, what I want to talk about. But yes. I'm gonna be Star Wolfie. I'm gonna be putting those on my I'll be pre-scheduling my lives this weekend. And shout out to Danny Daniels. Okay. Hi, shout out Daniel. I think you're asking, but hi, Danny Daniels. Bye-bye, beautiful. Bye-bye, secrets. I'm new to the channel. What do you do? Yeah. Okay, so what do? I do growing your own food. Are you able to garden, Star Wolf? And by that, I mean food gardening specifically. I mean food gardening in particular, or growing flowers. And then I also enjoy cooking. So if you're into like cooking or anything like that, I'll suggest some garden to table ideas and recipes, or just cooking in general. Like we're talking about Asian food, like sushi and whatnot. And of course, getting outside. So it'll talk about things like walking, reminding you to get in your daily walk, reminding you to get outside to get your 20 minutes of vitamin D so you can regulate your moods. Yeah, let's see. Little Davis, get out to where? Sometimes it's so fun reading these texts or comments because you can like get out could be so many things. It could be like get out, or it could be like get out of here, or it could be what's another one? You know, right? Like there's no intonation. Like I cannot tell what get out means, little Davis. Um, yes, but you're not that good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay, Star Wolfie. And the whole point is for us to learn. I mean, I'm even learning. I find that some of you guys, some of the subscribers, you guys are really knowledgeable. And so when I'm posting about my stuff, they're commenting and be like, oh, well, why don't you try this? Or how about this? Or why don't you think about it like this differently? It's an awesome community out there because you have people who are, you know, looking to learn, but then also people who are more experienced in giving you advice. So it's really fun. It's fun. We have a lot of polite people, thoughtful people in my subscriber community. Yeah. Oh, Star Wolfie. Oh yeah, one more question. Do you like to draw? I do like to draw. Honestly, when you have so many competing priorities, and I do have to make my choices. I do enjoy drawing, but I don't have the time for it like I used to. I also have two elementary school age kids, and I'm trying to teach them these things so that one day they can be self-sufficient on their own too. So I don't get to draw as much as I would like. Jackie, garden takes patience and practice. I tried this the other day. Yay! And Ngoli got 3 pants to produce. Jackie, I know. And if I were to share my story, I think I mentioned this before, but I had tried to grow 3 or 4 large variety tomatoes in this area here. So you'll see it get some sun, but what I found was, what I had to learn was sun is a huge factor in you being able to grow. In my area where I was trying to grow the 4 tomatoes, it wasn't good at all. It wasn't quite enough sun. So yeah, Jackie, I think a question would be like, are you getting the sun? Are the plants getting the sun that they need? For the large tomatoes, those are considered big fruits and they need at least 8+ hours of sun to do really well. So that year I had I had 0 tomatoes to harvest. The plants got really big, but there was not enough sun for them to produce fruits, which takes even more effort. I mean, it's not unlike us humans and having the resources as mothers, for instance, having the resources that we need to be able to provide for a baby, right? So same thing here is like you need extra resources to provide the fruits. Time slip. Oh, so sorry. Oh, I don't speak. Is that yeah, I don't speak that language. Do you use and Star Wolf, you're asking, do you use compost to plant? I do use compost to plant, Star. Okay, that is actually one of my favorite topics to talk about. That is just so messy and ugly, right? When you try to film compost, it's like you're gonna be showing kitchen scraps. But that is one of my favorite things to talk about. I like taking kitchen scraps and putting it in with your dry materials. Like it could be cardboard if you don't have access to things like leaves or twigs and like that. And then I love mixing it together and making my own compost. I tried to hot compost for the longest time. Hot composting refers to the mix of dry and brown materials and letting the pile get large enough that it gets so hot, like I mean 120 degrees type of hot, that it starts to break down stuff really quickly. I failed at that because my pile wasn't large enough. And I'm not gonna give too much of my pile here. I don't run a farm. I don't have that much room to give off. So I ended up doing what you call black soldier fly composting. And it wasn't by choice either. It was more like I fell into it. These black soldier fly larvae started laying eggs in my compost pile, and they're helping me break it all down now. So they naturally came and inhibited my pile, laid their larvae, who is then helping break down my pile. Oh, sorry, I took a really long. Oh, okay. Let's see, hold on. Flitz, okay. Mr. Epic Man, hi, Mr. Epic Man. Sorry, just getting up here. Star Wolfie, yay! Star Wolfie, yeah, thank you for the reports. We're at 14 now. Thank you. I'm walking here. Eric, hello, butter pecan ice cream. Thank you. It must be flattery if I'm called ice cream. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see. A lot of my backyard is in full sun. Some plants burned. Oh, Okay, that's right, Jackie. You're also in Texas. Yeah. Okay. I find that okay, so then I guess the next thing I am learning is about densely planting, because that almost creates like your own canopy and shade. So for instance, those pineapple tops that I rooted from store-bought, I find that the roots are pretty shallow, and then if I tried to space them too far apart, like 2 feet, because in my mind I was like, these pineapple plants are going to grow big. But no, I think when they're little, you still want to get them closely planted together so they don't get as dried out as quickly. That's what I found. Same thing with like my blueberry plant, for instance. It's been like struggling. It's been like this big for so long. And when there was some sort of creep, um, it must be like thyme or something. What I mean, it's like a ground cover. It covered the base of my blueberry plant. And now my blueberry plant's actually doing really well. It's like putting on new leaves. Again, I think the secret is like well mulching the bottom, and it could be mulch, or it could literally also be other plants that are low to the ground that help almost kind of like carpet and protect the base of your plant. Anyway, so that's what I've been finding too. Hi, Papa Brad. Okay, thank you. Hello, Original Charlotte. Hello, hi. My phone is dying. Okay, okay, bye. Bye, Wolfie. Oh, hi, Original Charlotte. Um, Queen, right? Was it Queen? Are you the one that asked me to be Queen? Hello, hello. Hello, Confusion Attack. Oh, I don't speak that language. I can. Hello, Higgs. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming out and saying hi. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I just like put the content out there. I mean, I don't even know what other people see, but yeah, and I'm just here doing my grow my food thing, how to cook with it, maybe some garden to table, and then of course getting outside, whether it's daily movement or just getting outside, literally sitting outside for 20 minutes and getting in vitamin D and a mood balancer, circadian rhythm syncing. Um, Hello, confusion attack. Nah, it's a brain rot. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're at 17 likes, you guys. Thank you. Let's see. You don't have to be. Oh, okay. Are you in one of the war countries or one that's? Oh. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in the world. Yeah, very divisive times. I'm trying. Oh, have Clover take over the yard. Okay. Okay, Jackie. Yeah, I think that's going to be the answer. Like trying to have some sort of mulch, even living mulch. I mean, I think living mulch is actually almost even better. I have put mulch in place, but I found that that's not enough. It's only when I also had living mulch in place, that's when my blueberry plant really seems to be thriving now. It was like hanging on by a thread. We do it at the start of every stream. What do you do at the start of every stream? So what's going on here? Like, what do you do? Oh, yeah. Here are the things that I like to talk about. So I'm walking to 40 likes. This has to do, there are 3 themes that are on my channel. It's generally health, lifestyle oriented. And for me, it's all about, where your food comes from. So that's the grow part. And then cooking with it. So again, what you eat is important to having healthy lifestyle. And then lastly, of course, like getting outside, getting your vitamin D, just general wellness. It's not even, we're talking about just like basic things like walking is good for you, or being outside and getting to see greenery, getting in the vitamin D. All those are the 3 things that I think are quintessential. Like it's okay if you don't hit the gym up every day, but if you've got these 3 things in mind, I feel like we could have healthier people. People who are less cranky, better coworkers. I don't know, whatever you name it. Better, happier society. Maybe less people who struggle, who might have different types of challenges. Hello? Okay, let's see. I'm just getting caught up here. It's 40 o'clock. Okay. Oh, I don't get some of these jokes. Is that a 420 joke? 40 o'clock. That's more, okay. Hello, hi. Thank you, Bouchon. Hello, good to see you again, Bouchon. Thank you for the 20th like. Thank you. Yeah, so confusion. Yeah, so this is my workout here. I'm walking in place. This is what this walking until 40 likes means. I'm supposed to be walking in place. I would be outside, but you know how it is. Like you face internet connection challenges, and then I'm not able to engage as easily, right? Because of the internet connection challenges. So that's why I've modified it to be in the house setting here. Jackie, do you have any quick, healthy weeknight dinner ideas? Okay. I don't particularly have anything, but you know what my general rule is? My general rule is you want vegetables and your protein and maybe a carb. For vegetables, that should always be like the biggest part. And then for dessert, in Asian culture, we don't really eat a lot. I'm Asian American, but obviously I take a lot from my Asian parents. They're Taiwanese. And we don't eat dessert like Americans do. There's not a lot of like pies or brownies or whatnot, which by the way are so delicious. But we will commonly eat fruit. So like I would say, at least in our diet, we eat like a ridiculous amount of fruits and vegetables. And then protein is always a good one. And then carbs. I don't have any quick ones offhand because honestly, I like literally open my fridge and all I'm thinking is those three things. Like that's my guideline. Like, okay, what's our protein going to be? What's our vegetables going to be? And that should be actually the biggest portion. And then the carbs. So again, like I would literally go to your fridge and look at it for you and then answer the question that way. But those are my guidelines. Confusion attack. What's actually cool? Oh, workout. Yeah. So I'm just walking in place here. Yeah, because like sometimes working out sounds like a huge effort, right? Like you got to put on your clothes, you got to get to the gym. It almost becomes like something that you got to work up to. Whereas like, what if we just told everyone, hey, just go take a walk outside for 20 minutes? It just feels a lot more doable. And you don't have to pay a membership. You also get the vitamin D and it's free to go walk around outside. So, that's why I just like to say get outside. And if you have access to the mountains, even better, go hiking. If you have access to the mountains in the winter time, even better, go do snow sports. Phony Fox. This is actually one of the most normal streams. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a very normal person. I think I'm just thinking of these three things and how I feel like if everyone ate well, and I don't mean like eating non-fat stuff. I encourage intuitive eating, but everything in moderation, right? And then whenever you're cooking, it's always thinking about a good number of vegetables and then like a sizable protein and some carbs. And then also remember to get outside so we can take care of our wellness. So not talking only about exercising, but also getting vitamin D, getting that mood regulation in, getting in, of course, your circadian rhythm synced up with the sun so you can sleep better at night. I mean, I feel like those are the three basic things I wish every person to have. And I feel like if everyone had this in mind, maybe be a healthier, I don't know, maybe everyone would, I know everyone would benefit. There would be no harm from doing these things. Anyway, okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Is it smart confusion attack? Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm always thinking about how do we make things easier for ourselves? Like not harder, right? Harder doesn't necessarily mean better. Like when I think about there was that phase in gym where you go to the gym and you do HITT, right? High intensity something training. I forget the name of it. That was a thing. And I feel like it came from the culture of, everyone's working a lot. You've got limited time. So when you do go to the gym, you want to make it as high impact, as efficient as possible. And I feel like that's where that trend came in. But then I think people realized, okay, these aren't actually that good on our joints anyway. And then after a while you realize, oh, gym memberships add up to be quite a bit. So I don't know. My thing is just like make it easier. Like you don't have to go to a gym. You don't have to get the fancy workout clothes. Just like literally walk outside and get some vitamin D. Have you ever tried blue bananas? Ooh, Jackie, you're asking, have you ever tried blue? No, I haven't. They're supposed to taste like, ooh, that sounds so, yes, I am so excited for you, Jackie. I'm going to remember you forever for that. The fact that you have a blue banana tree in your backyard, and I can't wait for you to tell me all about it next year when it starts producing. I've only tried like the Thai bananas that I've seen at the Asian grocery stores. They're like the little ones like this. And I think they're technically more plantain-like because you wait for them to go black before they're considered ripe. Whereas with the bananas that you see at the American grocery store, those you would eat yellow. And then by the time they're black, they're like past prime, right? Hello, Nova. Wait, there is blue bananas, right? Yeah, I didn't know either. I've actually never seen blue bananas either. Thank you, Jackie, for sharing. And Jackie, where does it originate? Is it from like the South or like Central America, I'm guessing? Is it from, it must be from Central America somewhere. You know, you can work and lift at home too. Yes. Oh, yeah. Confusion. You're absolutely right. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. Um, I don't necessarily do weights, but I think it's also because I use what do they call it? Like your own body weight to do that. So like push-ups. Push-ups is what I would do do my arm workouts. You could also do free weights too. Yes. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yes, that is a good point, Confusion. My husband definitely has weights that he'll use at home. I mean, I don't use them. They're like 25 pounds. Does this look like they can? I think for me, I'm not necessarily looking to body build. I'm just looking to keep up my strength for my size. And so it works for me that I do just general body resistance training. I think that's what it's called, where you just literally use your own weight to train. Yes, absolutely, Confusion Attack. Okay. I'm gonna have to wrap up here soon. Okay, 22 likes. Not bad, not bad. Last time we did actually reach 30 likes. Maybe I'll keep my goal closer to 30 likes until I work up to this. I think this is the only second time I've used this format. So maybe I'll just consistently use this format and eventually reach the wider audience. Let's see. Jackie, you're saying Southeast Asia, Fuji, and Philippines. Ooh, ooh, fairly weather hardy. Okay. I am so excited, Jackie. I can't wait to hear about your novelty fruit growing. What do I have that's unique? Yellow watermelon is probably the one unique fruit. Like I often have people say, "Oh, there are yellow watermelons." I'm like, "Yes, you can find them at specialty grocery stores like Whole Foods or Sprouts." And then of course, the next question is, "What does it taste like?" And I describe it as like a honey sugar sweet, less sugar. Sorry, what I mean to say, you know how honey has that flavor and then sugar has that flavor? Well, the yellow one's gonna taste more like honey and then the red one would taste more like a sweet sugar. Ozzy, Confusion Attack. You're saying, I mean, you can lift bags. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Confusion. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to lift weights. You can literally use any. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Repetition, like a little a day. Absolutely, Confusion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's no hard and fast rules about using weights. You can, I mean, that for me, like growing my own food, it is a little bit of that. It is a little bit of building my muscles too. Sometimes I'm having to lift heavy dirt bags, which for someone like me is a good workout. Maybe for someone bigger than me, that would not be as good of a workout. But you know, all relative. We can get you. Oh, Jackie, you've seen them at HEB. Okay, I have not. I also have not looked that closely though. Awesome, Jackie. Jackie's also a fellow Texan, so of course we have HEB everywhere. Awesome. Okay, thank you for the 23 likes, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today, but I'm gonna be scheduling my lives for next week, which will be at the beginning of this hour, every day, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you guys want to chat then, sync up, I don't know, talk about anything that I've posted about, any Q&A stuff, would be happy to talk about that then too. What's cooking? Stanley, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the comments. You know what I noticed? There is quite a large, or I see a lot more male users than I do female users, interestingly enough. But yeah, thank you for the compliments. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this, but I'll catch you guys next week, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, same time for an hour. Bye. You guys take care. Be well.